Episode 6 of Season 2. The cost of ERP. License, implementation, operation, change. Over a full decade. 6 pieces to close Season 2. The license is the tip. The 4 cost buckets. Implementation in detail. Ongoing costs. The 10-year curve. And why ERP is sold on efficiency, but bought on compliance. Every enterprise software pitch starts with a price. A neat number on a whiteboard, per user per month, plus volume discount plus a module add-on. That number is almost never the actual cost of the thing you're about to buy. On a realistic 10-year horizon, the license is about 10 to 25% of total cost. The rest, implementation, operation, change, is the much larger hidden mass beneath the waterline. Think of the total cost as 4 buckets. First, license or subscription, on-prem, an upfront fee plus annual maintenance. Cloud, a per-user subscription that doesn't stop. Second, implementation, the project to get the system live the first time. On a mid-sized program, this is measured in millions and in years. Third, operation, the cost of running what got installed, hosting, support, the internal team, accumulated for a decade. And fourth, change. New countries, new modules, new acquisitions, upgrades. Lumpy, hard to forecast, and the bucket most dramatically underestimated. Implementation is where most of the horror stories come from, so it's worth a closer look. System integrator fees, a multi-year engagement at enterprise day rates, usually the single biggest line. Internal project staffing, your own people taken off their day jobs and put on the program, often backfilled by temporary hires. Data migration and cleansing. Legacy data is dirty, and this is one of the main reasons go-lives slip. Custom development, integrations, training, testing, and a cutover weekend followed by weeks of hypercare. None of these are line items procurement can negotiate away. Every one of them is real work that has to happen. Once the project wraps, a different stream of costs kicks in. Subscription or maintenance fees that never stop. Infrastructure. Vendor support contracts. And an internal ERP team, whose full-time job is keeping the system useful to the business. Over 10 years, the operation bucket is often larger than the license bucket, sometimes much larger. Plus the change bucket, new rollouts, upgrades, acquisitions, for which you should budget around 10% of license plus implementation every year. Plot the 4 buckets on a 10-year curve and a distinctive shape comes out. Years 1 and 2 are enormous. The implementation project dominates, cash going out in chunks. Year 3 still heavy, hypercare, remediation, first change projects piling up. Years 4 through 7 are a plateau. Operation flat, change steady. Year 8 onward starts building toward the next major upgrade, or a re-implementation. The single most useful number in an ERP business case is the 10-year total cost of ownership, typically 3 to 8 times the first-year license fee. Every ERP business case is sold with an ROI number. It's usually a big one. It is also a number that nobody goes back and measures after go live. The structural problem is that the benefits are diffuse, indirect, and largely unattributable to the ERP specifically. The real drivers tend to be somewhere else entirely. Compliance, risk reduction, scale enablement, strategic simplification. None are measured as ROI, but all are reasons the check gets signed. There's a long-running joke among enterprise software sales teams. ERP is sold on efficiency, but bought on compliance. The efficiency pitch is what looks best in the slide deck. Faster close, fewer FTEs, a hockey stick ROI curve. The compliance reason is what actually gets the project approved. Defensible statutory reporting, a material weakness flagged by the auditor, new regulation that needs traceability. Understanding that mismatch is how you make sense of ERP decisions. For anyone new, the temptation is to treat cost as a procurement problem. Get 3 quotes, negotiate the license, sign the best deal. That framing misses most of the actual cost. The license is the smallest of the 4 buckets. The useful lens, for beginners and for program staff alike, is 10-year total cost of ownership. Every big decision inside an implementation, customize, integrate, localize, is a cost decision in disguise. Quick recap. The license is the tip. Most of the cost is hidden below. 4 buckets: license, implementation, operation, change. 10-year total cost of ownership typically runs 3 to 8 times the first-year license. ROI on paper is theater. The real drivers are compliance, risk, scale, simplification. Sold on efficiency, bought on compliance. That's episode 6 of season 2. And that's season 2 of ERP for Beginners complete. Season 1 laid the concept map. Season 2 went deeper into how the thing actually behaves. Thanks for watching. See you in a future series.